Hello everyone, today on the channel it's time to make a new Lorwyn deck. And last week we did good with Boros and we went almost undefeated. We're gonna try to go for maybe Orzhov today, just because we got a lot of Kithkin. We used a lot of wild cards last week. Well, not a lot, maybe 5 or 6, but that's a lot for us. We used a lot of wild cards to make the Boros Kithkin deck. So because we have a lot of white cards, a lot of white Kithkin, we're gonna go for Orzhov today. I'm not really sure if we have a lot of black cards. Again, we haven't really got too many extra packs, but since we have these white cards that we already used, probably gonna be another Kithkin deck, not gonna lie. Black has goblins and fairies. It does not seem to have any Kithkin, so that's not that good. And we can use one. Maybe we really don't have much black. Catharsis white is good at making Kithkin. It's obviously much better in the whatchamacallit, Boros deck. In Orzhov is not gonna do that much. Don't have a lot of Kithkin. Yeah, we said we wanted this one, so let's just craft it and then see if there's anything in black, in uncommons. Black in rares. I don't think we have anything. Okay, we gotta search for Kithkin because white is pretty much Kithkin based. Black probably does not have any Kithkin, of course, but that's okay. This thing was really good. Really good. Oh no, this keeper thing we don't need. We don't need the 7 mana one. Okay. Let's go back to all the sets. And black, we need to be a little bit aggro. And then we need removal. We need us some removal. Midnight Reaper is good to draw us cards. And one Unstoppable Slasher, because why not? Maybe we don't play Catharsis after all. It's not very useful if we can get the red part. Scavenger Regent is okay for removal, it kills our guys. The Fire Nation Drill is also okay as a one-off. Tentry Embrace. And Massacre Wurm also good. Rise of Sozin also good. We keep on playing the same cards because they are good. Day of the Black Sun seems good. And I think we got everything. How many creatures do we have? 29. Okay, that is aggro as hell. Okay, let's get lands. Let us get some lands. Godless Shrine. Get in there. Isolated Chapel. 2 temples. And we need Fable Passage. Maybe 2 Fable Passages. And I think we are pretty much good to go. We don't have a lot of board wipes. But probably not play Dark Confidant, because we have a couple of 7 mana spells. You're just gonna absolutely destroy us. Midnight Reaper though, it's slower. Okay, let's try to go with this Orzhov deck and see how it do. In unranked as usual. Kithkin time. We had a huge rant last video, if you watch our Boros video, Lorwyn Boros video about magic and stuff. Mistakes we made selling our cards, and it's one of those things in life that you try not to make too many mistakes, but sometimes you just deal with something for so long and it just becomes more and more negative, and you just get to a point that you literally want to kind of like escape, I guess. I don't know how to really say it. You want to kind of escape your situation, and what you do is you just choose something, and it's not, it might be a good idea at the time, but afterwards, as they say in hindsight, it was not a good idea at all. So that was basically, how to say, our situation, that we screwed up with selling our magic cards. We don't need another Godless Shrine. Cast Cecil, this thing gets +1 plus whatever. He attacks. And yeah. That is what we talk about. And of course, Uroboid deck. Yeah, Uroboid deck, if we don't draw removal, we literally can't do much about it. I guess we can block with this guy. He has Death Touch. We don't have a lot of targeted removal. That's one issue. And the board wipe, this time we didn't put. We should probably just put straight up board wipe instead of the dragon that kills dragon. We're gonna change the deck after this, because literally we don't have that much mana, and it will kill all our guys too if we -2 or something, because we don't have any dragons. It was not such a good idea. Fumigate or the other thing would have been much better, and we're also getting mana flooded to hell and back. So we're just gonna concede this game. Like, there's no way for us to board wipe. They're just gonna get bigger and bigger, and maybe we draw a removal to kill Uroboid, but it's not gonna happen. And of course, Arena knows what you have in your deck, so they notice you don't have board wipe, so you notice you have -X board wipe. So because of that, they just pair you up with the deck, just creature just get bigger and bigger. And of course opponent always draws Uroboid and cast it by the 4th turn, sometimes multiple 4th turn and 5th turn, or 4th turn and 6th turn, because it's arena. Like we said in the video where we made the rant, arena is not really real magic, like it just isn't. So Scavenger Regent is gonna go out. And this thing, I guess it's okay. Rise of Sozin is gonna go out because it's too expensive. And maybe 2 Nullpriests. Let's just straight up play just Day of Judgment, I think. Wait, why we still have only... Did we not take out? I said Rise of Sozin go out. Day of the Black Sun also go out. 1 is okay, but we don't need to. Okay. Now we have better things to remove things with, if that makes any sense. Try to play again. So yeah, like we said, sometimes you make bad decision. And magic is an investment, as you know. If you spend money on cards, some will go up, some will go down. Usually they go up and they could be worth a lot of money, and then if you sell all of them at the wrong time, you can lose a lot of money, plus you lose the ability to play with them, which we didn't think. We thought we were gonna give up magic for good, and then it was not meant to be. And we want to play again and basically start at 0, which again was not... What the hell is this? Wait, why do we have this in the deck? Oh my god, we're screwed up again. Okay, we have to go back and change this. Why we have 1 random avatar common in the deck? We misclick something. Opponent's probably gonna be like really confused why the hell we playing 1 random avatar common. I guess we try to play this deck with this one random card that I guess it could do something, it can kill something, but it's not really needed in this deck. Bridget also, we didn't play it before because we don't have green. We technically should not play it in this deck also because we don't have green. You have to take Bridget out and this thing. And another Uroboid deck that they get out on turn 3. Okay, so I guess we're not meant to win any games this video. We went from almost undefeated. Yeah, Day of the whatever sun has to... Oh, it's mana, but... We have to do it for 2 to basically board wipe them. Until then, how the hell are we going to survive? Okay, we're just gonna have to pass the turn. We're gonna have to pass the turn. And as first chance we get, we have to take out that creature. And put other stuff in. Maybe we'll draw a day of whatever next turn, maybe. Chances are probably it's not gonna happen. Opponent is going absolutely crazy on 3 lands. They got 3 lands and they're going absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. And they're attacking with like multiple like 9/9s and whatever. Why we can't block this? Oh, it is not attacking. This thing is attacking. Multiple things. They're attacking with multiple things. And we did not draw a board wipe, so we can do this for 2. But it's not gonna get rid of the Euro boy, it does just everything else die. If they don't cast a creature, this thing comes into play and we kill the Uroboidus after we take 16 damage, and then that's basically game over. They still have this 10-10. We gotta get rid of Curious whatever and bridge it, and then try to play a game again. This is not a good start to the video. I mean, you can't have undefeated videos all the time. You can't be winning games all the time. It is what it is. It just does not happen. So we gotta take out that thing and bridge it, and then probably put more removal. Why we have one random avatar common, I don't know. This Curious Farm anymore and this bridge it. We're not drawing this Kithkin, we're just not drawing like anything. Let's just put Fumigate in. It's basically looking like our Boros deck, except it's not Boros. And it actually has more removal than the Boros deck. Okay, back we go again. If Arena allows us. To play and try to get a win. We played 2 Uroboy decks in a row. Now we put even more board wipes, which of course you have to draw, but still we put even more board wipes. And let's see if he dares to pair us up with more Uroboy decks. Because what's not to like? What's not to like when you are Uroboiding everything? What is not to like? And this opponent just blows up. Okay, we got 1 victory for free. I'm not sure how this happened, why it happened, but not gonna complain. Free win is a free win. They give up. They give up already. Okay, let's go hunt for our another win, or rather our first real win, if it's possible. So yeah, if possible, do not sell your magic cards. At least do not sell the expensive or old magic cards. If you have new magic cards, or even from the last 20 years or so, it's not a problem. You can sell it. But if you have older stuff, obviously like duels or even like fetch lands from Onslaught or older sets, do not sell your magic cards, because there is a very high chance you are going to regret it in the future. Unless you really need the money to leave, then of course you don't have a choice. But if you just don't want to play Magic anymore, or you want to try a different hobby or something, you never know when you're gonna come back, so it's a good idea to try to keep the oldest stuff possible. Just say the newest. Why would they just be so aggro and just like they know that we can't cast anything second turn because we don't have another white for this. It's like they know. Another green deck, another deck that runs green. Chances that Uroboy boss is gonna show up. He's gonna show up soon. Do we get another Kithkin? Yes, we do. Kithkins everywhere. It's not very aggro if already on the 4th turn or whatever turn this is and we haven't damaged the opponent at all. Not very aggro at all. Not gonna lie. Just Midnight Reaper. This thing is too mana to cast if we don't have a Kithkin, it's kinda useless. This thing is good one, Massacre Wurm. Except it comes after Massacre Wurm. What the hell? What the hell did they cast? I guess we're not gonna get to cast this thing. It doesn't matter what we block. This thing is 5 mana. Why we have to keep discarding? It's on our turn, isn't it? Oh no, we drew the card for this thing. Why he attacks 2 times? Okay, we have no idea what the hell's going on. This thing attacked 2 times. Like he made us discard like 3 cards, but we drew 1 card, that's why we have an extra card. Okay, so it looks like oh, everything disappeared? Oh, it went back to the hand. No idea what the hell is going on. We shouldn't have discarded the worm then. Okay, we can't even kill it with this thing. Okay, no idea what happened, but random encounter. Okay. Okay, well, whatever, we're just gonna concede and go to the next game. Okay, opponent, whatever, you had your fun. Congratulations. Congratulations. You had your fun. Congratulations, opponent. Trying to try again to get a win somewhere. Somewhere, somehow. So yeah, sometimes you're meant to win and you win, sometimes you're just meant to lose. I guess maybe we're gonna try 2 more games, and then if we can't win, it's obviously we got the automatic win. It's obviously not our day to win. And like you said, the more games you play, it doesn't get better. Like, you're not gonna get better, you're not gonna get better matchups. You're just gonna waste your time. Playing 5 games or playing 10 games doesn't mean anything. Because Arena is all kinds of rigged. Arena is all kinds of rigged. So if you start to lose, like we said before, you open Arena and you start to play some games. Doesn't matter if it's limited or whatever. If it's ranked or unranked and you start to lose, it means you are on the losing streak for that day. So it doesn't matter what format, it doesn't matter what deck. Sometimes we play like 3 or 4 different decks just to prove that it doesn't matter what deck you play. You are just going to continue to lose, and there's nothing that you literally can do about it, and you're just wasting your time. If you have time and you think it's a good idea to continue to play, maybe even 10 different decks, maybe you win 1 game, 1 or 2 games out of like, I don't know, 20. But the point is, you're gonna lose most of them. It doesn't matter what deck, you're just gonna get mana screwed, mana flood, or opponent is just gonna get like a fast hand and you get like all high casting cost creatures. Even if you play an aggro deck, then you're probably gonna get mana flooded, because we all know if you play aggro and you get mana flooded, you just run out of steam after the first like 2 or 3. We can cast this guy, we don't have another white. After the first 2 or 3 turns, you just run out of steam and then the opponent comes back. So everything is as we basically predicted, and the fact that you can predict this after the first couple of games, you start Arena and you log in and you start to play the first couple of games and you lose 2 or 3 games in a row, and you basically know it's a losing day, or if you win, it's a winning day. The fact that that happens and that we can predict this doesn't mean that we are genius or something. It just means that Arena is literally rigged, as we said it is, and it's possible to predict which days you're supposed to play and which days you're not supposed to play if you actually want to get wins. So now we're getting like mana squad after we played against the decks that we basically had no removal against. We literally get mana squad against Rakdos of all colors. It is what it is. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing, as they say. So they're playing a creature, obviously creature control deck, because they are not casting anything, so they're just gonna continue to remove our creatures. And maybe actually after this game, after we lose this game, because there's not much chance to win at this point, maybe after we lose this game, we're finally going to give up with this video. Yes, why don't you kill all our creatures? We're gonna cast Midnight Reaper, at least he draws us a card. Like, it's not supposed to, like, there's chance and there's fabricated chance and there's luck and there's like whatever. But you are not supposed to just be able to predict this kind of thing. You're not supposed to be able to predict when you can actually play to win and when you can actually lose. And then nobody wants to play on the days that you're actually going to lose, you know? We can suck it at the beginning of their combat step. Nobody's going to play, so everybody wants to play on the days that you have actually a chance to win, not the days that you have a chance to lose. So it's just absolutely incredibly funny. So we're gonna suck it because we have to, or they're gonna kill it for us anyway, just so they can attack. Okay, congratulations, because we're gonna board wipe anyway. We have like 3 days of judgments. It's just ridiculous. How many cards do they have? $48. Okay, it looks like their library is kind of big. But yeah, nobody wants to do that. Absolutely nobody. Nobody. They kill all our stuff. Day of Judgment again. But usually these decks don't play a lot of creatures. We definitely have a lot. We definitely have a lot of creatures. We have more creatures than they do. Faster turn. We need one more mana, so Nullpriest of Oblivion can bring back the Midnight Reaper. If we can top deck another. Land, which doesn't seem like we can. And we can't do anything. Just attack for 3. They could have war wipes. But considering all the targeted removal they have, it means they probably don't have war wipes. Either way, it doesn't matter. Like we said, there's no point for us to continue on the losing streak, because we're clearly supposed to lose. Okay, sure, we take another 2 damage. No, 4 damage. Pass. I guess we have to cast a Nullpriest and try to gain life. If this guy doesn't give us a land. Okay, he did give us a land. But I think it's better, forget about getting that thing, just try to cast a Nullpriest, pump this guy up, try to gain 2 life next turn. We also can't really cast our other stuff as long as Mai is out, because Mai is gonna deal 2 damage to us as well. What is this? Each player can gain life. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, because we're 5 and our opponent is basically dead. Okay, we won this game somehow. We win this game somehow. We can't gain their life, that's okay. So we got 2 wins. Let's play one more game. We say we're not gonna play, but let's just play one more game. Let us do one more game for whatever option we have. Let us do one more game, see if we can get a 3rd win somehow, somewhere. Again, we're probably supposed to lose that game, but then the opponent just fizzle. We weren't really paying attention. I guess they got mana flooded. I guess, I'm not really sure. So yeah, we commented many times on this, and not sure how many more times we can say it, but the rigging is real. The rigging is just to control people's accounts and how many wins they get and stuff, and it's gotten way worse the last 5 years. That's why we started doing this channel. The beginning, when it was under beta mode, there was literally no rigging. We couldn't really figure out when we're supposed to play and when we're gonna win and when we're not gonna win. It was just kind of normal, I guess, randomizer or whatever algorithm they use. But now it's literally account-based rigging, and we proved it so many times, and it's just, I don't know. Like we said, for people that know when is the day to win, you can play a lot that day and you can make videos and you can do, you know, whatever you want to do that day when you're supposed to win. You can, of course it's a draw because they can't find random opponent for us in unranked. I wonder why. You can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want that day. Okay, let's try. Final try. It's not exciting for anybody. It is not exciting for anybody. And yeah, rigging is rigging. There's no other way to put it. Any controlled outcome that's supposed to be more or less random, it's what it's called, basically a rigged affair. If it's not a random situation and we're playing against Goblin deck, Goblin.deck with our Kithkin.deck. Which one is strong? Goblins versus Kithkin. Yeah, you can also get lots of wins in ranked if you play only on the days that you're supposed to win, and the days that you're supposed to lose you can also play, but you just don't play ranked. You just play, I don't know, unranked or whatever. Just make sure you get your losses in, and then the next day that you know you're supposed to win, you can play ranked. That's how we literally got to Mythic back in at the end of November or December or whatever it was. We literally got to Mythics because one of our decks did really good, and then we just ended up playing the days that we are supposed to. Of course they have 4 of these, because why would they not have 4 of these? Okay, let's just make 2 tokens to block them so they stop getting ideas of trying to attack us. So we got to Mythic like relatively easy without even trying much, by just playing on the days. The other days we just play unranked so we don't lose our rank, and then the days that we're supposed to win we just play ranked, and then we won. I mean, it's just sure, kill one and then you can kill the other token for free. This really is a goblin. They have like commons and I don't know what's going on, what to tell you. We're not drawing lands, we're getting mana school again. They're just playing commons and uncommons galore. It's an aggro deck with random Maze Mind Tommy then. I guess to draw cards. There must be something else in mono black. Actually there is a lot of stuff in mono black to draw cards. You don't need the tome. We cannot get just evoke this and just kill this Nightshade Brigade thing. It's just wasting too much time. We need mana, we need one more white ASAP, so then this guy can get us another land or he can get us something. Something or other. So yeah, you play Magic for fun. Okay, already draw your cards and play something. And we need to draw another mana ASAP. ASAP. Otherwise we can't get a third win. Yes, you got 3 of these goblins. It's just ridiculous. Like, you know, we have like small creatures and then they get 3 of these guys that basically just double kill something. Okay, sure. And of course we don't draw another. Okay, play one more turn and then if we don't draw land next turn, we're just gonna concede. They're gonna remove the token and bring something back and then attack us for 2 or 3 or whatever with lifelink. Yes, hurry up and just do it. Do it. Waste of time. It's painful. Arena is slow and then there's people that play their deck slowly and the deck that they have is not a control deck. Yeah, okay, you win. Draw another card with the tome? No. Okay, we finally got another white. We can Fire Nation drill the Reaping Willow and then pass the turn. And then fumigate something. I don't know, just too slow and boring. Yes, kill that thing. Kill it some more. No, we don't want to attack. We need more mana so we can fumigate. Yes, draw a card. Draw another card. Draw cards after cards after cards. You got 4 mana and 6 cards. Do something. They're probably holding like creature removal. No, they have more creatures. Absolutely unbelievable. Okay, attack. Good. We need 1 more mana to fumigate next time. There we go. There we go. Come on, come on. Okay, we're just gonna consider like this is going to waste an incredible amount of our time, which we don't have, as you know. We are kind of in a hurry to make this video. So there you have it. Orzhov tried, but it's not our day to win. It is what it is. Thank you for watching. Please click like and subscribe for more MTG content videos.